Sunday night baseball now from venerable Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, Game 4 of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Leading off
digging in, Derek Jeter. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Standing in now, Clint Frazier. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win Game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win Game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
And he'll get back in safely. The 1-1. Line hard to the left side, but foul. The 1-2. And he pops it up. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Look at the base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Mickey Mantle. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
Not a bad season for a rookie. He's really put himself on the map with the way he's hit the ball this year.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
A diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
He's set and the pitch. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Yanks leave 1. Yankees nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. It's baseball on MLB Network. Masahiro Tanaka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Coming to the plate now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox, the second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Right side, fair ball down the line.
The third baseman, Wade.
Now at the plate, Wade Boggs. For the series, he's 3 for 12. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. One there. Back to first, but a good job to break up the double play as he couldn't make an accurate throw.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Stepping in, Manny Ramirez, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. An inning in the books. No score on MLB Network. And now is the Yankees DH, Don Mattingly. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch of the at-bat. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Betts. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Stepping in, Robinson Cano, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center field. Betts has a read on it. 2 down.
Batting 7, the first baseman, David Rosario.
Into the box, David Rosario has 2 hits in 11 trips for the series so far. First offering on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
You know what he is, Matt? He's old, dependable, and old, reliable. This is like you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but one of these things this guy does, he can adjust on the fly. He has plan A, plan B, and plan C.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, David Ortiz. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games.
The first baseman, David Ortiz.
First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0-1. Here it comes. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Tanaka is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, it becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Ready now, Norm Garciaparra, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Swinging a high chopper to his right, Rosario. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Rice.
At the plate, Jim Rice. 4 hits in 11 tries in the series so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Yes,
Striding in for Boston, Carl Yastrzemski. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Slider laid off for a ball.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Rice, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Into the box, Greg Nellis, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And another foul ball. And he popped him up. Pedroia is calling for it. One away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Digging in to try it again, Derek Jeter. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. Slow roller down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. A bouncer up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Into the box now, Clint Frazier, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Now the 0-1 had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Stepping in now, Mickey Mantle as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Yastrzemski is there. Let's see if they test it. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with two away now.
Aaron.
So our situation has the bases loaded, two men out. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Slap hard the opposite way. Ramirez is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Yankees leave them loaded. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Mookie Betts batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
So coming to the plate, Jason Varitek, and check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Dustin Pedroia, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
0-1 the count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
In now, Wade Boggs. That's a strike to throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping up now, Don Mattingly. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Robinson Cano, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at 3rd.
Now batting.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Into the box now, David Rosario, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Betts at the track. The wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 24 home runs for him on the season as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get caught reaching on a first pitch slider for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits. So it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
So digging in now, Greg Nellis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. 3 runs already home here. On the ground to the right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Derek Jeter. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. From the stretch. Hit out towards second. Pedroia fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
In now, Clint Frazier. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Softly hit out to short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
The center field.
Boy, D-Roll, that's a case right there. He hit it just like he throwed it soft. Not hit all that hard, but it gets the runner in from third.
Yeah, but you know what? Tomorrow's newspapers are going to be wrapping fish, so who cares? I don't care if it's a bullet or off the fists. A knock's a knock, especially when it's got an RBI attached to it.
Standing in now, Mickey Mantle as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Ready for another chance? Manny Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
On the corner at the knees, 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there to put it away for out number 1.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box, David Ortiz. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swung on and chopped up the middle, scooped up on the backhand. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Norm Garciaparra.
So striding forward now, Norm Garciaparra. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full, the Yankees 4, and the Red Sox nothing. Here's big Aaron Judge. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Tyler Thornburg takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Don Mattingly will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt here.
No ball. 1 strike.
And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
On the move is Betts. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson CANO.
Ready once again, Robinson CANO. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded foul off to the right side. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
For the Yankees, the first baseman, David Rosario.
Ready for another shot now, David Rosario. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Yankees, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading
All right, Heidi, thank you. Next will be the designated hitter, Jim Rice. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Now at the plate, Carl Yastrzemski. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Number 14 on the season. And the Red Sox have cut the lead to 4-2 now.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And digging in is the outfielder, Mookie Betts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Grounded to short. Backhanded. Throw won't get him. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Into the box now, Jason Varitek, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Dustin Pedroia, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Hit high and deep out to left. Frazier going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Gary.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here it comes. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now. If I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Ready with another 0-2. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Hard hit at third. Boggs is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, first baseman, Red Sox.
Coming to the plate now, Greg Nellis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. We're in the sixth inning now of a 4-2 ball game. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Standing in now, Derek Jeter, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Roll. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. In now, Clint Frazier, as he puts it on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Yanks lead 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Now in the box, Wade leading off. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. High in the air out to center field. Mantle giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Right fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Digging in, Manny Ramirez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set, and the pitch. In there for strike 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. sharp ground ball to third. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up, too.
Into the box now, David Ortiz, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Chop to third. Tough to get two. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. Still down by a count of 4-2. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the seventh. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in once again, Mickey Mantle. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Back up the middle. Park has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Grounded to the right. Well, and he has some trouble with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Not a lot he can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding forward now is the DH, Don Mattingly. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Betts coming on. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they still lead this one 4-2. Leading off the inning, Norm Park, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now batter, the designated hitter,
Stepping up to the plate, Jim Rice. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Tanaka pauses. Here's the 0-1. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jim Rice is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Into the box, Yastrzemski, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 1 for 2 in this one. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Here's Mookie Betts, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
That just misses off the inside for ball 1. And it's fouled away. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Takes this the other way to right, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit, and they're on 2 away now. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in, and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Stepping in now, Dustin Pedroia, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set, the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Red Sox settled for just the 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees lead this one 4-3. Heath Hembry has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 37, Heath Hembry.
Into the box now, Robinson Cano. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Robinson Cano.
And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. solo shot to right center. 24 home runs for him on the season, and it's now 5-3.
And you know who's the happiest about that insurance run right now? The guys in the bullpen. They can now breathe a little easier knowing they have a bigger cushion to work with to close this one out.
David Rosario will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Sanchez.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it bangs off the monster. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Striding in, Greg Nellis. First offering on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And there's a base hit on the line. Oh, and he misses it. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 6-3 game. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Ryan Brazier comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Number 70.
Jeter will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Sanchez on third. Nellis stands at second. No outs.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
Stepping into the box, Clint Frazier. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The second for one, on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
First pitch on its way, and no swing apparently. Ball one.
Here we go.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. Long throw to third, and he is in there. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the eighth to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
In now, Aaron Judge, as he rips it on the ground to second. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Red Sox 3. Standing in, Wade Boggs. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The batter, the right fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Ramirez. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. One out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Mantle. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 34, David Ortiz.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Here it comes, 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The next 1-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Frazier sprinting after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Goose Gossage enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 54, Goose Gossage.
Into the box now, Norm Garciaparra, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Red Sox leave one. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Digging in, Don Mattingly. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
The designated hitter,
Here's the first pitch to him. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the ninth.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Into the box, Robinson Cano. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Betts is going to get back and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. Standing in now, David Rosario, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Sanchez.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and 2, here it is. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
I was the first to accomplish it. Given an opportunity, I'm gonna get
Stepping in now, Greg Nellis, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Mattingly over at second. Rosario on at first with 2 down. Hit to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Now the Red Sox DH, Jim Rice. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Gossage is ready. Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and show track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Into the box, Carl Yastrzemski, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He went deep back in the 5th. And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. The 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch, and that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Still even at 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First delivery to him on the way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over. 8-3 tonight. New York pick up win number 70 to top the division. Masahiro Tanaka hangs win number 11 on his line. Rick Porcello was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 19 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. His record is now 11-6. The loss goes to Rick Porcello. He falls to 10-3. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. The Red Sox and Yankees, thank you.